So what was my first impression of the very first episode? It was amazing. Hey everyone, welcome back to Asians Down Under. In this video, I'm reviewing the first episode of Bleach 1000-Year Blood War arc. Initially, I thought it would be slow paced and they would reintroduce the characters bit by bit, but no. Just like the manga, straight into the action. And what's good about the anime, we get to see every single fight scene. So everything that happened, we got to see how it played out. Because in the manga, you only get like 1 or 2 pictures. And then the rest you have to use your imagination. But in the anime, you actually get to see the little details of all the major parts. This is so good. We did not get to see this in the manga. To be honest, the way the anime reintroduced the main characters was perfect. We got to see Orihime, Chad, Ishida, and then finally Ichigo. Pretty much the music, the animation was spot on. Oh, it's not purple, it's black. Yes, as it should be. His ability is black. And then right after, what happens? You get a relaxing scene in the bedroom, and then bang, the first Quincy appears right there. And it was so funny too, Ichigo just kicked him in the face. Here's my genuine reaction when it happened. And yep, even though I was fully up to date with Bleach, I've reread the 1000-Year Blood War arc. I actually forgot a lot of events that happened in the very first few chapters, including this Quincy who showed up. Because I actually thought he was an Arankara. And watching the anime actually made me realize how gruesome Bleach is. Like, even the opening shot where Orihime slices the hollow in half, I literally thought that was pretty gruesome. And it happened again when the vice captain got impaled. You literally see blood dripping out, you see him impaled and he's still moving. This is so gruesome. Oh. That was pretty gruesome. And then finally, where they showed a close-up of all the Quincy's, they centered on this Quincy that I didn't recognize from the manga, like at all. And then 2 seconds later, his arm gets ripped off from the shoulder. And I was totally not expecting that. That also made sense why I didn't recognize this Quincy, because he died so early on. That's why I didn't remember him. Dies. So the very first episode was absolutely perfect. A perfect reintroduction about Bleach, perfect setup for what's to come, and for anyone who hasn't seen Bleach or understand anything, it gives you just enough to be interested as well. That first episode of the 1000-Year Blood War arc is actually as good as you can imagine. Like, I can't even imagine how they could have done it better. You can see the animations in this episode is so much more refined, so much more detailed with their glow and the particle effects. It just feels like a modern day anime. What language is that? They can't steal it. Now, if we talk story-wise, the first episode, they did it really smart. And this is where spoilers come in. They only mentioned the Quincy's can nullify the Bankai. And for those of you who don't know, Bankai is pretty much like the ultimate power-up for a Shinigami in the Bleach universe. So imagine it's like Goku going Super Saiyan, or Super Saiyan Blue, or Super Saiyan God. The Quincy's can nullify that power up, meaning if you're in the Dragon Ball universe, you'll be fighting Goku in his base form. But that's nullifying, right? In the next episode, again, spoilers, the Quincy's cannot just nullify the Bankai, the Quincy's can actually steal it and use their Bankai. From memory, it was never explained how they stole it, but I do remember why they couldn't steal Ichigo's Bankai. It's because Ichigo was part hollow as well. And Quincy's are the exact opposite of hollow. So to Quincy's, when they try and steal Ichigo's Bankai, it's like injecting poison into themselves and the body rejects it. Whereas every other Shinigami and Captain, they can all have their Bankai stolen. So in upcoming episodes, episode 2 and 3, I expect carnage where the Quincy's all rock up again and then they start slaughtering left, right, center. And I cannot wait to see how they're gonna animate the fights between that Quincy who specializes in fear against Captain Byakuya, because he literally gets torn to shreds. And if it's as gruesome as the first episode, it will be very gruesome because the animation in the manga, without photos, was already gruesome. So in the anime, it's literally going to be like that arm coming off. There's just so many good fights in the upcoming episodes. I'm trying to think what I missed in the first episode. So if I've left anything out, let me know in the comments below. What did you think of the first episode of Bleach, the 1000-year Blood War arc? Let me know in the comments below. And stay tuned, I'll be reviewing each Bleach episode every single week. I'll also be recording my reaction, but from what I've learned, I cannot upload that. YouTube is not letting me. The owners of the anime isn't letting me. So every single week, I'm going to do a review per episode. So if you want to see that, consider subscribing, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Now, YouTube completely blocked my reaction, otherwise I would have had that video out ages ago. I pretty much watched Bleach when it first came out. Back in high school, I would wait every single week for new episodes, and once I caught up to the episodes, I'll read the manga. And yes, I waited every single week for the manga to come out. So needless to say, I'm a huge Bleach fan.